My artwork's inspired by the landscape, which is dominated by spectacular granite cliffs and the Atlantic Ocean. Light is enormously important in my work, whether it's a very domestic scene or a landscape, but that dynamic quality of sea and sky and rock is just an endlessly fascinating subject for me. Much of my work is concerned with plants growing in their native habitat, which in this landscape is a very extreme situation. I'm lucky to live within walking distance of the cliffs. I live in a deep valley near the Land's End. The Pemberth River runs through the garden and surrounding woodland, so there's always moving water and dappled light. My naturalistic style of gardening is reflected in my artwork. A lot of the wildflowers that are native to Cornwall do actually grow in the garden as well. This gives me the luxury that I can pick plants that are growing in my garden and bring them into the studio, and there's nothing as important as working directly from the flowers at their moment of perfection. With many techniques of dyeing, I'm able to use my experience as a painter, actually painting directly onto the fabric. I consider my garden to be an integral part of my artistic process. I'm not only choosing the combinations of plants, but I'm there at all times of day, through all seasons. I'm there for those perfect moments where light and plants and flowering all come together. The textile collage is a matter of orchestrating many layers. Having chosen a subject, I'll bring the flowers into the studio, and then I'll look through my collection of fabrics. I have both fabrics that I will already have dyed, and I have boxes of all kinds of different textural qualities, different surfaces, and I will weigh up the different qualities. The high light reflection of a satin, the light absorption of a velvet, the enormously exciting aspect of textile work, and particularly this light reflective technique, is the way that it reacts to its surroundings. I want my work to be a continually changing adventure, both for myself and for the viewer. The eye works through the composition, exploring the different aspects, and every time you return to look at the artwork again, the character has subtly changed. More can be found, your own mood reflected. The piece has a character quite its own. It lives separately to its creator.